What's up, champions? In today's video, I got 5 steps for you that may help you achieve some of your goals. As we know, goals is a critical part to life, right? Companies have goals, we have goals, and as a collective, those goals help us all reach new higher heights in life. But your own personal goals, those are the ones that's personal just to you, right? Because those are things that you want to do. And setting goals can be difficult, and following along those goals could be even more difficult, especially if you feel like you're not making no progress and towards those goals. So I came up with just 5 little simple steps that I hope may help you reach your goals. And number 1 may sound so simple, but as simple as this, y'all: getting it from out of your head and onto a piece of paper, right? Listen, we go through life every single day, and it's already enough going on. We can't even remember every single thing that we did. We can't remember every encounter. We forget certain things, right? So just putting your goals on paper may help you just get a little bit more organized, and it may help you reach your goal just a little bit quicker because it gives you something tangible you can pick up and you can look at and that you can memorize off just brain memory, right? So get your goals all out of your brain and on the paper and help yourself out to start to focus on reaching these goals quicker. Number 2, look at those goals, right? Look at those goals twice a day. Look at those goals as you get up in the AM, as you rise and you going about your routine. When you get a chance to sit down, sip on your water, sip on your coffee, do whatever you do in the AM. Take time to look at those goals, right? Look them over, and look them over in the PM when you before you go to bed as well. But when you're looking at these goals, I want you to do this. I want you to look at them as if the goal is the goals is already achieved. Look at those goals as if they're already achieved, right? And I know that may be a little difficult to do, but when you do that, pay attention to how you feel, right? Pay attention to how you feel and think about why you even wrote those goals down to begin with, because it's something that you really want for your life, right? So imagine that your goals is already achieved, right? But more importantly, believe that you can achieve the goals that you after, right? Believe, but the power of belief, right? I read this book and it was life changing for me. It's called The Power of Belief. Go Google that up and go buy that book, and it gives some real critical aspects into life, and it kind of debunk our prior way of doing things. But it was a book that helped me evolve, right? So again, look at those goals in the AM, look at those goals in the PM, and see if they help you. Number 3, listen, I want you to develop a rhythm of affirmations to your beat, right? The beat is oftentimes what we focus on most when we listen to music. Those jingles, they catch our ear, they make us vibe, they make us move, right? So I want you to develop a affirmation for your goals that you can say to yourself, and put that beat to it, put your swag on it, put your whatever into it as you say those goals to yourself, right? So when you have down moments in your days, when you feel that anxiety, that stress, that depression, those bad thoughts, those evil thoughts coming upon you, you can revert back to your jingle, what I call it, your commercial for your life, and your affirmations of your goals, and say those goals to yourself, and say them with confidence, right? Say them with confidence, and when you're saying this affirmation of your goals with confidence, it helps you become self-aware to the end result. It helps you become self-aware that, man, you know what, I really truly can accomplish these goals, right? Like, you may be like a lot of us, you set goals before and you abandon them when they don't come as quick as you think they'll come. And I'll get to the time later, but just say your goals, that affirmation of your goals, say it with confidence and believe that the goal is already achieved, right? And next up, number 4, I started doing this maybe a year or so ago, a year and a half ago. I started putting my goals into groups. And for example, A, B, C, D. right? And in each group, you can have a different goal in that group. It could be a personal goal for yourself. It could be goals for your family. It could be financial goals. It could be professional career goals. It could be whatever it is that you want to be, because these goals are yours to personalize. These are your goals. But for example, man, I had goals of how to go to stay consistent when things get difficult. Why? Because as long as you live this life, things is gonna get difficult at some point in time in your life. Things is gonna go down that way and force you to readjust to get back that way. You understand? And oftentimes when things go that way, we want to give up. We want to stop short. We want to make every last excuse of why we not steadily going after these goals. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to put those goals into categories A, B, C, D, and separate them however you see fit, because they're yours. I want you to do this. When you put these goals into your personal groups, I want you to do this to maximize your potential, because again, these are your goals, right? Your goals, your dreams, your admirations, your ambitions, yours. So do that, and maybe that may help you start to achieve some of your goals just a little more. And lastly, number 5, and maybe this is most importantly, and this may go against anything that anybody ever talked to you about or taught you about goals, right? We focus in life so much on time. And time is something that we truly can't control, right? And so say you might have a goal, like I had a goal before, getting rid of some debt, right? You might have a ton of debt, right? That debt, you may not be out of that debt in 3 months. You may not be out of that debt in 6 months. You might not even be out of that debt in a year, because sometimes it get a little difficult. But what are you gonna do? You gonna stop giving up on your paying that debt and trying to get rid of that debt? No, you just go slowly or however fastly pay on it and monitor your progress, right? So that's what I want you to do with your goals. Instead of putting yourself on a time frame, maybe group A is on the time frame. Maybe you say group A, I want to have this done in 6 months or less. Group B, I want to have this done between a year and less. Group C, I want to have this done within the next 2 years. Group D, maybe I'm stretching out 3 to 5 long-term wise, right? But I want you to not focus so much on the time and completing your goals, but rather focus on the progress, right? Focus on the progress that you're making and each and every day, because y'all know a big part of my message is walking toward chasing your deepest ambition one day at a time, right? So focus not on the time, but focus on the progress. And when you do this, celebrate your milestones in a minute. As you accomplish some goals, check it off and put another one there. And you accomplish another one, check that off and go get some more, right? But celebrate yourself in the process, however you see fit once you accomplish your goals, right? So these were just 5 steps that I came up with just this AM. As I was just meditating, sitting around doing my thing and thinking about how I can help the consciousness of the collective raise their vibration just a tad bit higher to get to a better life for themselves, right? So try these 5 steps out, and hopefully they help you out. And if they do, kudos. But if you made it to the end of this message, hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you're ready to walk down a better life one day at a time, subscribe for more, and I'll be dropping those videos. Peace, champions, and it's gonna always be peace, success, and prosperity.